Hello and welcome back to another Photoshop tutorial. After the success of my first thumbnail tutorial, I have decided to make a second one. So today we're taking a look on how to create this type of thumbnail. So open up Photoshop and let's get started. Alright, so in Photoshop, let's create a new document. I'm gonna make it 1920 by 1080 and have the resolution on 72. And have the background color on black for now. Click create. Then we're gonna open up my pack, the Wraith pack. I'll leave a link to it in the description below if you want to buy it. Alright, so here it is. We're going to go to Fortnite backgrounds. And I'm gonna choose this one. If you don't want to buy my pack, you can find something on Google, I think. I'm gonna use Ctrl and T to resize it. Just like so. Then let's hop over to fnbr.co/icons where we can find some Fortnite PNGs. I'm gonna use this one, so I'm gonna right click and save it. So, and then drag it back to our Photoshop document. I'm gonna drag it above our background. Ctrl T again to resize it and make it a lot bigger. Something like this. Right, when we're happy with our composition, we're gonna work some more with the background. So create a new layer above our background. I'm gonna grab the brush tool. We're gonna make it a black brush. Just paint in around the corners to create a vignette. Just like so. We're gonna make it the blending mode soft light. I'm gonna drag down the fill a little bit to around 75%. Create a new layer and we're gonna create a kind of a dark bluish. Gonna paint in around the corners again. Just like that. I'm gonna make it the blending mode hard light. I'm gonna drag down the fill as well. Too happy. Around 50% looks good to me. Then let's start with the glow. I'm going to create a new layer above the vignette here. I'm gonna pick a bluish color from the skin we just picked and paint in behind the character, behind the skin. But if you're using for example an orange skin, you're gonna use a orange color and more of a orange fitting background. Then I'm gonna make it hard light. Perfect. We're gonna paint in a little bit more. Just like so. We're gonna drag down the fill a little bit. Create a new layer with the same bluish color that we picked. We're gonna paint in again, maybe here as well, and make it the blending mode screen. Just like that. Let's create a new layer again and we're gonna switch to white instead. We can press down Alt and drag to our left or right to make the brush bigger. So we're gonna make it a little bit smaller and paint around the corners just like so. We're gonna make it the blending mode overlay. Create a new layer again. I'm gonna paint in with white. So now we're pretty much done with the color and the glow around the character. I'm gonna start making the text. So above our character, press T for a text tool and type out what you want. I'm using the skin Burbank Big Condensed that you can find in the description below. Alright, so we typed out what you want. I'm gonna press Ctrl and T, right click and press skew. Then we're gonna press down shift and skew it around 8 or 7 degrees to the right. Right click again and free transform. Make it a lot bigger and we're gonna tilt it back around here. Let's go to our move tool again, or V on our keyboard. I'm gonna press Alt again. I'm gonna drag down to duplicate it. Here I'm going to type out the win. I'm gonna make it around this big. I'm gonna align the top text as well, and I'm using Ctrl T here and pressing down Shift, just like so. We can select both and make it a little bit bigger if you want. Then I'm going to color one of the two texts. So for win, I'm going to make it a nice blue, just like so. Then we're going to double click on it to bring up the layer styles. We're gonna go down to gradient overlay and create a black to white gradient, make it the blending mode overlay. We're gonna make it at the opacity of 100%. Then we're going to go to inner glow, have the color on white and the blending mode on overlay, have the choke on 100% and the size at, let's see, around 10 pixels. And we're gonna mess around with opacity. So around 75% looks good to me. Then press OK. Now let's do the same thing to our top text. So double click, go to gradient overlay and switch from overlay to hard light. We can drag down the opacity a little bit. Then go to inner glow again. And you should have the same settings as before, but now I'm gonna drag down the size to around 5 pixels, and let's drag down the opacity of the gradient again till we're happy, just like so. Press OK. Press down Shift and click on the top text again, so we have these two highlighted. Then Ctrl G to make it a group. We're gonna Ctrl and J to duplicate it, and Ctrl and E to merge it. Then we're gonna press down Ctrl and click on our layer, our merged layer. Then let's go to Select, Modify, Expand. I'm gonna expand it by 25 pixels. Now you can see we have an expanded area selected. We're gonna go to our color here, and on the back color we're gonna choose quite a dark blue, just like so. Press Ctrl and backspace to fill it in. Then we're gonna drag this layer below our text group, just like so. But now you can see we have some areas that is not filled in. So using the polygonal lasso tool, we're gonna fill it in just like so, and then Ctrl and backspace. Alright, so then double click on it to create a stroke. I'm gonna choose a blue color from the text and have the position on outside and the size on 7 pixels, okay, just like so. Then we can select both these layers, pressing Shift and Ctrl and G to group it, just like so. Good job. But right now we need to add some saturation to our background, I think. So click on the background, Ctrl and U. I'm gonna drag up the saturation a bit, around 25 or 30s, looks good. Then let's add some more lighting, I think. So above the character, make a new layer. I'm gonna choose a little bit darker blue, just like this, and paint over the character just like so, and make it the blending mode overlay. Looks good. We can Ctrl U and make it a little bit darker, and over that create a new layer, switch to a more lighter blue, just like so. I'm gonna paint in some highlights. You can paint in up here as well, and make it the blending mode screen. Perfect. Right, so we're pretty much done with our thumbnail, but let's add some more effects. So let's go back to our Wraith pack, and I'm going to go to cartoon effects. I'm gonna choose this lightning effect and drag it to our document. And around here I'm gonna use Ctrl U and switch the hue to a more lighter blue, just like so. Using Ctrl and T, I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger, just like so. Then above the darker layers here, create a new layer. I'm gonna make it a green, just like so. And where the green is from the background, I'm gonna paint in just like so, and make it the blend mode color dodge, just like so. I'm gonna drag down the fill a little bit. Perfect. What we can do as well is press in this half circle here and go to hue and saturation. Then above the character, make it a clippy mask. And I'm gonna change the hue to a more bluish color. But as you can see, skin color changes as well. So on the white layer mask here, I'm gonna use the brush tool and black to paint back the old color, just like that. Then let's create a new layer over the hue and saturation layer. Create a clippy mask. Make it black, make it the color black. I'm gonna paint in around here to make it a bit darker. And switch to white to create some highlights. And make it the blending mode overlay. Then we can drag down the fill as well. So there we created some highlights and shadows on the character. And on this skin we can create a new layer, make it an orange from the sunglasses, just like so. I'm gonna zoom in and put one stroke here and one stroke there and make it the blending mode color dodge. We can then control U and make it a little bit more yellowish. There, looks cool. Then let's go back to our Wraith pack and let's go to Fortnite PNGs, and I'm gonna choose first the heavy assault rifle. I'm gonna drag it to our document and I'm going to Control and T. I'm going to flip it horizontally and tilt it up around 80 degrees, make it a bit smaller and put it behind our character so it sticks out from the back, just like this. Then go back again. I'm gonna take the pump shotgun and drag it behind our character. I'm gonna make it, I'm gonna position it around here so it sticks out over the text, just like so. Alright, so then we're going to create a new layer over the assault rifle first. Pick a nice blue color and paint in around the edges here, just like so, and make it the blending mode linear dodge. I'm gonna erase it a little bit, just like so. Create a new layer over the pump shotgun and create a clip mask. Have the same blue color and paint in around the corners and make it linear dodge again. And we may need to erase some of it, just like that. We're pretty much done. I'm just going to add some color correction. So go down to our half circle here. I'm going to go to black and white. I'm gonna drag up our reds, drag up our yellows as well, up our greens, up our cyans and down our blues, just like so. Then I'm going to make it the blending mode soft light. I'm gonna drag down the opacity to around 50%, just like that. And I'm going to back to half circle and go to vibrance and add a little bit vibrance. There, we're pretty much done now, just like so. I'm gonna add one last thing and create a new layer somewhere over the text. I'm gonna add some glow on the text as well, so I'm gonna make it linear dodge and erase it here and there. There we go. I'm just going to group it and then Control and J, Control and E to merge it. Then go to filter, sharpen and sharpen again. Then to export it, we're gonna go to File, Export, Save for Web. I'm gonna export it as a PNG 8 and have all the default settings and just click Save. So there you go. We've made a clean and awesome Fortnite thumbnail. You can also use this kind of style to create thumbnails for other games, or I don't know, whatever you want. And if you want to buy my Wraith pack, which I use to create all my Fortnite designs and other designs, I'll leave a link down in the description where you can buy it. Thanks if you do that, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!